in my role of Secretary General of Freedom for Italy, I am very proud to award the winners of the Thank You Dear Friend contest aimed at students from the schools of Anzio and Nettuno. The contest involves a letter of thanks written by students to a peer who was a member of the Allied Armed Forces that fell 80 years ago in the battle for the liberation of Rome. Gratitude is the essence of Freedom for Italy network. The Italian promoters of the network felt the need to create an international environment that, in fostering relationships between people, achieved two important objectives. The first is to remember the sacrifice of so many young men and women from the Allied Armed Forces, including the Italian Armed Forces after the armistice, who gave their lives for Italy's freedom. The second is to thank them from the bottom of our hearts, with the awareness that we would not be who we are today, including our pride in being Italian, without their sacrifice. I join the winners of the Thank You Dear Friend Award in expressing, on behalf of the entire Freedom for Italy network, our profound thanks to all the men and women of the Allied Armed Forces who gave their lives for the liberation of Italy. Thank you, dear friends, for allowing us, through your sacrifice, to live in freedom and democracy and to fully belong to the Western democracies. Thank you, dear friends, for allowing us, through your sacrifice, to become the second largest manufacturing economy in Europe and one of the 7 most advanced democracies in the world, and for the pride of belonging to the nation that leads the G7 this year. Thank you, dear friends, for allowing us, through your sacrifice, to make Italy one of the most desired destinations in the world, hold one of the most prestigious and famous brands in the world, made in Italy, make Italy one of the most technologically advanced nations in the world, with one of the highest standards of living. The quality of life and food in Italy are recognized worldwide. We Italians are aware that all of this would not have been possible without your sacrifice. It's this awareness that makes Italy one of the most reliable and credible partners within the economic and military alliances to which Italy belongs. It is on these two pillars, awareness and reliability, that the Freedom for Italy network intends to build its future. A future that aims to strengthen current Western alliances, which are and have proven to be the only way to ensure and guarantee freedom and prosperity. Looking toward this future full of hope and goodness, we wholeheartedly say thank you, dear friends, for the testimony and the lessons you have passed on to us. I would like now Arianna, that is the winner of the competition, to read his letter.
Dear John, I am writing this letter to express my sincere gratitude for your courage and service. Today, when I look out of the window of the school where I study, I see a peaceful city and the calm waves of the sea. ebbing and flowing towards the shore. Especially on winter days like this, there is an intense calm at times. The beach almost seems like a silent desert. This tranquility is suddenly broken by the rustling of the winds through the trees and the sailboats, or the happy cries of children playing on the beach with their peers. And yet, the memory of you have of the beaches is so tragically different. It has only been 80 years since young and courageous men like you fought on these shores to secure a free future for people like me, some even giving up their own lives. It wasn't the waves that were quickly being born and dying one after another on the shores. It was young and old, soldiers and civilians, fighting far from the homeland for us. It wasn't delighted children shouting to their playmates, but soldiers groaning and dying under enemy fire. You, dear John, in a world dominated by uncertainty and fear, chose to protect others with commitment and dedication. You had celebrated your 29th birthday in just 20 days earlier, far from home, your parents, and everything you loved. So young, you defended ideals greater than yourself, sacrificing everything you held dear, and choosing a life of difficult and full of changes. You never returned to Pennsylvania. You fell suddenly on the beaches of my city, one among many, yet equally fundamental. Your life was a precious gift. I know your absence is deeply felt by all those you left behind. All I can hope for is that time has brought comfort and peace to the wanderers of your heart. At least now you are all together again, and you must have heard from their own lips how immense pride and love you filled them. It was an act of courage and self-sacrifice to give your life to protect me. Just like the most beautiful flowers, which are picked at the peak of their splendor, you, in the prime of your years, were called to heaven and made the ultimate sacrifice. Your memory will always remain alive in my heart and in the hearts of all citizens in the world, because your act was not in vain, and it will never be as long as at least one young person believes in freedom. Your dedication to the common cause is a source of inspiration for many, myself included. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Enjoy your reward in heaven, in the warm embrace of your now united family, and rest in peace. I will always think of you while looking at the sea, the stage of your ultimate sacrifice. With immeasurable respect and gratitude, Ariane.
Yes.
So, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, now I would like to start with the third award, then the second, and then the first. So, please, the two of you can please give the award. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Maddalena Baccellini. Okay. So, Giorgia Lopiccolo is the second award, please. Here. And now is the turn of Arianna. Let me express a personal thanks to Paola Mariani that managed the contest with the School of Anzio and Nettuno, and she did a great job, and I want to thank her for this contribution. Thank you very much. And congratulations. Thank you.